Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. I am back and in my normal setup. I came back earlier than I had expected to, so I changed my live schedule to earlier in the day because I was like, I want to get this started earlier. But for today's live stream, we are going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 8, Episode 6. This was the Brusical Challenge, as I like to say, the unauthorized Brusical, so Joan Crawford based Brusical. Again, I'm going to get right on into it. If you are new here, my name is Sam. I am a YouTuber who reviews all things Drag Race. Like this video if you liked it, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms on the little scrolly bar down below. Again, at Amateur Hour on all platforms. Keep it cute, keep it simple, keep it neat. That's how I like to do it. And again, today's video is going to be episode 6 review. So let's get right on into it. Right off the bat, I have an issue with the editors. Heidi was not eliminated. Again, Heidi was not eliminated. Don't say after Heidi's elimination. Heidi self-eliminated. At least say after Heidi's self-elimination or after Heidi quit. Do not put after Heidi's elimination. Heidi did not get eliminated. Editors, I have an issue. Right off the bat. That's not correct. Heidi did not get eliminated. Don't say after Heidi's elimination if she's not being eliminated. Anyways, I needed to talk about that because that annoyed me. Right off the bat, they're going through the lipsticks. Again, everyone voted for Kahana. So Kahana definitely should be grateful for Heidi because if Heidi had not eliminated herself or quit, if you will, then Kahana would be gone. Kahana would not be here if it were not for Heidi. If we're going to say it, we're going to say the truth here, right? So thinking about it from this perspective, it would have been all of these queens minus Kahana, but with Heidi. So it would have changed things up a lot. Again, we'll talk about this later in the challenge. I don't know what role Heidi would have wanted to go for, but hey. Anyways, everyone voted for Kahana, minus Kahana, who voted for Jessica. It was very clear who they were choosing to eliminate. Jimbo's upset because she keeps choking on the lip syncs. Again, Jimbo has competed on 6 lip syncs in her history on Drag Race and lost every single one of them. So I don't know. I haven't seen Jimbo perform. I don't know what sort of style she does in terms of performance. Obviously, we've seen her in like the talent show doing some weird shit, right? So that's kind of what I assume you would get from Jimbo, just some really weird out of the box shit. And I feel like Jimbo is trying to sort of conform to the Drag Race lip sync style, which I think is where some of this issue comes in. Again, that's my own opinion on that. Like, I think if Jimbo just fully went full Jimbo on it, just fully wacko, crazy, cuckoo, whatever you want to call it, it could have been fun and had fun with it. She might have won something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, this is 3 lip syncs by Jimbo this season that have all been lip sync assassin wins. Right off the bat, they're like, "Oh, Joan Crawford's everywhere. Oh, what's going on?" RuPaul comes on, tells them a little limerick sort of thing. They find out it's gonna be a musical inspired by Joan Crawford, so they are all going to have to get different roles assigned to them in the life of Joan Crawford, sort of style. And the runway is going to be Night of 1,000 Grace Joneses. So we're going to get right on into it. Like I said, I like to keep it simple. Let's get to the point. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This episode was very clear to me of production meddling in the competition. And again, we'll get to it later when it comes to placement, because I definitely think a certain queen should have been in the bottom, if we are being honest. But had that queen been in the bottom, she would have been eliminated. So that's why they didn't do it. Again, production is productioning, and it's very clear to me that production is productioning. They got wigs from Wigs and Grace. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get into this actual rusical, as I like to say. So right off the bat, they're assigning roles. Both both Candy and Jessica want to have the no more wire hangers. Joan, again, just an iconic Joan Crawford moment. Sort of, you want the iconic role sort of moment, right? And Candy's like, this is mine. I don't want any other option. And then they decide to audition for it. Alexis is kind of getting into her director bag here. I'm like, but Alexis just doesn't really involve you. Like, she's not the one assigning roles. And I feel like Alexis is kind of stepping up like she is. And I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Yeah. Again, they audition. In the end, Candy gets the role she wanted, the No More Wire Hangers. Cute. They do the recording with Leland. Again, there's not too much to talk about here. Kahana struggles. I don't know. We're going onward. Alexis is in her theater bag very clearly in this episode. Alexis wanted to win this episode. She was hoping she could weaponize her BFA. Anyways, and win. Hey, I think Alexis could have gone a better placement. Right off the bat, they do choreo with Alan Shankman, I believe is his name, director of Hairspray, other iconic movies. I thought this was a great choreographer, and I also really enjoyed the choreography moments. Again, they do the choreo. Excuse me. If you know James is not the best when it comes to choreo. I'm so sorry. All right. Choreo happens. They have some complicated stuff. New day in the workroom. Elimination day. Who's it gonna be? Jessica and Jimbo are talking. Yeah. Lala's talking about her experience with Grace Jones, how she used to be super inspired by Grace Jones, all of that. Love to hear this. Love to hear more from Lala. I love Lala Ree. Yeah. RuPaul, you look cute. I don't love it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. The waist is wasting. Michelle, you look good. I like the thread on her. And her hair looks great. T.S. Madison, I love seeing you on my TV, and I love you as a judge. Thank you, Drag Race, for making her a regular judge. This feels correct. I'm super grateful. We've gotten 3 episodes, I believe, so far this season, out of 6 with T.S. Madison. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy this. I love T.S. Madison. Yeah. Next guest judge, Adam Shankman. Again, I think he was a good guest judge. He knew what he was talking about. He knew the deal. Yeah. Let's get into Drone, the unauthorized Rusical. This was a super fun Rusical. I thought it was cute. I definitely think the Queens did a really, really great job. Right off the bat, Kahana. She nailed her choreo. I definitely agree with the judging in terms of her face. Her face was not facing, but the choreo was choreography. Sure. The dancing was dancing. The face was not facing. We'll go with that. I think this role was a good role for her. The young, MGM queen, Joan. I thought that was a good choice for her. I do think she could have been a little bit more present in terms of the facial expressions, facial representation, face moments, if you will. That being said, I really enjoyed Kahana. I thought Kahana did really well. She looks so pretty. Kahana's gorgeous, y'all. Kahana's gonna look pretty. That's what's gonna happen. James Mansfield as Mommy Dearest Joan. I gotta be honest, I actually enjoyed James in this performance. I thought it was cute. I thought it was campy. I think she had a really great presence to her. Was the choreo the best? No. But I would have made James safe. Maybe not with the runway. But hey, we'll get to that later. Overall, I thought it was fine. Yeah, she did a good job. I enjoyed it. Definitely focusing on the character, which again they liked earlier in the season, but now they don't like it. So I'm very confused on the judging. Like, at least have some consistency with that. Be consistent. Make the consistency happen because it's not consistency. Candy was no more wire hangers. I definitely think Candy did a really good job. Obviously Candy had some not so great experiences in her first musical, being eliminated and then not being eliminated, all that sort of moment. So I really enjoyed this performance from Candy. That being said, I don't necessarily think she was the best. Oh, I don't think she was winning, but hey, she had a good time. It's giving the narrative, the redemption storyline, again, very clearly. The edit is very much being clear with what they're trying to do. Hey, I'm here. This was a great musical. And the judging, yeah, very that. Very that. But hey, we'll get into it. Jessica Wilde. Y'all, bring me the axe. Joan was so good. Jessica. This was so good. So good. The just the faces, the expression, the performance, the choreo. This was one of my favorites of the night. Honestly, for me, it was between Jessica and Lala for the best of the night, and I thought Jessica nailed it. This was such a good thing from Jessica. Yeah, I'm obsessed. James should not have gone home. Candy showed her cards, and the whole group did what? Yeah. Again, we'll get to more into in the placements. I think production was saving Jimbo in this episode. Production saved Jimbo in this episode. They were manipulating things and saved Jimbo, if we are being honest. Because they knew, had they put Jimbo in the bottom, Jimbo would have been eliminated. Y'all, let's clock it. Let's clock that T. Because had Jimbo been put in the bottom, Jimbo would have been eliminated. Again, we'll get more into it later, but like production manipulation is very clear in this season. Lala Ree was so good. Y'all, Lala should have been, honestly, for me, it was definitely between Jessica and Lala the more I think about it. The one issue I have with Lala's look is the wigs are always too small in Lala because Lala has a big head. Hey, I have a big head. I get it. And this wig was provided to her. She didn't get to bring it, right? So no shade to Lala. Like, production should have done a better job with the wigs. Anyways, they did not want another UK versus the world when they have. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. They're very clear who they want to win this season, and it's getting a little bit annoying. The slapping moment with Lala was so good. Y'all, Lala Ree was so good. I loved it. Alexis Michelle. I thought Alexis did really well. Whoa. Alexis Michelle. I thought Alexis did really well. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Honestly, my top 3 probably would have been Alexis, Jessica, and Candy, with my bottom 2 being Jimbo and James or Kahana. I don't know. I think Candy should have been safe. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, maybe even put Jim. Yeah, I think it would have been Jimbo and Kahana in the bottom 2 if I were judging. Yeah, that's kind of my thought exactly. I think Alexa should have been in the top, especially with her runway. And the performance, like, she nailed it. She knocked it out of the park for me. I really enjoyed this from Alexis. Again, she has that BFA. She knows what she's doing when it comes to theater. Like, if y'all remember Club Legend Art Theater from season 9, Clat, she is the theater queen. right? Alexis Michelle is the theater queen. Yeah. This season is a wrap. Why the hell is their fourth T? Very clear who they want to win. Very clear who they want to win. They needed to make sure Jimbo was safe through this episode. And then they were like, all right, she already got 3 wins. We can give her more future, right? We'll see how the rest of the season goes. But the challenges are very geared to Jimbo. And when they're not geared to Jimbo, they make sure Jimbo's safe. Jimbo in the hag zone. This was not the best. I think she tried to go for the comedic character and try to go for the older character, like she said, so she wouldn't have to do as much choreo. But she still had to do some choreo. But they were able to kind of like isolate her with background dancers, make it work, I guess. The face is facing, but the rest of the body was not doing what it needed to do. And Jimbo did all right in the girl groups and the Rusical. There was no way, yeah, very that. I'm kind of getting annoyed with the favoritism, but hey, the Rusical was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought this was a really good Rusical overall. I think the queens all did a really great job. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Like, I thought this was a top-notch Rusical. Really, really great. All right, now we're getting into the runway. Category is Night of 1,000 Grace Joneses. Night of 1,000 Grace Joneses. Yes, that doesn't sound right grammatically, but I think that's correct. Kahana. Kahana will turn it into a Vegas look. Any category, Kahana will turn into a Vegas look. And that's what this was giving me. Like, this is the original, and then you see Kahana's, right? Like, it looks good. It's very much all giving Vegas, which again is fine. I get it. You're a Vegas queen. You want to show your Vegas style in the drag. I get it. Vegas showgirl style. I get it. I would love to if Kahana did something different. Yeah. I don't know. I think ultimately they also eliminated James because they knew Kahana wouldn't make it much further. Like, Kahana's not going to win this season at this point. She's been in the bottom 3 times. So, like, all right, we can keep Kahana since she's not going to win this season. And we get rid of James now because this is our opportunity to get rid of James. Anyways, James's outfit. This was a bit of a drab for me. I love James, but this was not good. To say the least, it wasn't good. And I don't really have much else to say. It's just, it wasn't good. Let me know what y'all think, but for me, this was a drab. I forgot to do Faber drab with the first look. Oh well. We're continuing on. I mean, you're not wrong. Candy, you look good. It's still the same silhouette we get a lot from Candy. If we're going to be honest and we're going to clock the silhouettes, we need to continue that trend. She looks good. I love the graphic color of it all, and I love how it's very cohesive, and it also matches the original very well. I think this was a great look for Candy. It's giving very much the same silhouette. But I still love Candy Muse. I'm very much Team Candy. I just wish she had done something a little different. Also, making it into a gown would have been kind of furious. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Jessica Wilde. I thought Jessica looked great. I thought this was a great look from Jessica. The purple looks really good on her. The hood is great. Not gonna make a comment about the hair texture because that's not my place. But yeah, that's about it. She looks good. I definitely think Jessica really did the assignment well. Yeah. La La Ree. So, I don't understand why they were holding Lala to a different standard than everyone else. I thought this look was fine. Was it the most exciting? Not necessarily, but like for Lala, I thought this was a really great look. She presented it really well. I enjoyed this. I think Lala could have been in the one this episode, as I will continue to say. But hey, I'm not the judge here. I'm just a reviewer. Next we have Alexis Michelle. Alexis, I really like this look on you. Like, I thought this was really cool. And also I think she did a really great representation of the original, while also like making it draggy, if you will. So I enjoyed this. I thought this was really great from Alexis. Her makeup looked great. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I think Alexis should have been in the top, like I said earlier. But hey. Also, because of the storyline, they wanted. Yeah, exactly. That's very clear why they gave Candy the win. Alexis, you look good. Jimbo, I like this. It was different for Jimbo, which I enjoy. Again, Jimbo tends to do breastplates, so it was nice seeing Jimbo without a breastplate. I liked how this was hair instead of a hat. It was a hat made out of hair. I thought that was kind of cool. Not the most exciting look from Jimbo, but I thought it was fine. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, but like for me, it was fine. I enjoyed it. Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to placements, RuPaul announces that Jimbo and why am I blanking? Alexis are safe. For me, I would have made Candy and maybe Kana safe. I don't know. Also, you notice how we already have a top 6 at episode 7. They're gonna fill out the rest of the. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'll be curious. I'll be very curious. These are the tops and the bottoms. The tops are going to be Candy, Jessica, and Lala, with the bottoms 2 being Kahana and James. I guess I don't know. They were saving Jimbo, and that's what annoyed me a little bit. But hey. Ultimately, Candy Muse was announced as the winner. Congratulations to Candy Muse. She gets a $5,000 tip and gets a lip sync for a $30,000 prize, which is kind of fierce. James was a sacrifice because production. Yeah. Bear that. Candy, congratulations. They do their voting. Candy picks her lipstick. Who's gonna be the lip sync assassin? Oh my god. Who's it gonna be? Okay, I'm done. Angeria, your Southern Belle from ATL. I love Angeria, Angie, if you will. Do I think of her as a lip sync assassin? Not necessarily. But she looks good. I like seeing her back on my television, so I'm happy. Yeah, she looks so good. Angie, you look so good. You look so good. I love this. The lip sync song is I'm Not Perfect, but I'm Perfect for You by Grace Jones. The lip sync happens ultimately. I definitely think Candy did a really great job. Very sex forward. Angie did an alright job. I don't necessarily think the song was the best for Angeria. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Candy is the winner. So Candy gets a $30,000 tip, which is kind of fierce. Kind of fierce. Well, very that. This is Jimbo Drag Race at this point. I don't think anyone can catch up. And I think also that's a big part of why Heidi quit, because it's very clear who production wants to win. and she knew she wasn't gonna win, and she knew that like there was a lot of drama going on and didn't want to be around it. They were painting her to be a liar. I kind of get it. I get it. Ultimately, Candy picked James. The gag is, I think everyone picked James if you watched Untucked. Everyone but James, of course. Yeah. So James is eliminated. I was sad to see James go, but hey, that's how the cookie crumbled. I will definitely continue to watch James on YouTube, support, do all the things, buy their merch, all the stuff. Congratulations to James on a fantastic season. Sad to see her go, but hey, it happens. Ultimately, that does bring me the end of this review. Like I said, I wanted to keep it cute, short, and sweet. Yeah, we have some stuff to move forward. A lot of future seasons coming up. I will be reviewing Queen of the Universe later this week. I also will be going over the season 16 rumored cast list, so make sure you are subscribed, like the videos, comment, do all the things. Comment in the post live comment section. It helps me out a lot in those algorithms. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me on my other socials. And I'll be back here later with another video. I enjoyed doing this with y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.